Hello, thank you for joining me once again. If it's your first time coming to my channel and watching one of my videos, my name is Gia. Nice to meet you. Welcome. So, I was really called to create a video about dreams. I've learned to realize that dream reality is as important as our physical reality that we live every single day. It's filled with messages from our subconscious mind. It's filled with areas of life that might need some more work, areas of life that reflect who we are, different messages that our higher self or our guide, whoever is trying to reach out to us and tell us. So it's really filled with symbolism, meaning. It really tells us a lot about ourselves. And I wanted to create a video that kind of provides like an overview of how to interpret your own dreams. I know that when I was younger, in my earlier spiritual journey, whenever I have an interesting dream that really stood out to me, I would try to search for answers or some sort of interpretation to make sense of it from the outside world. So I would try to research it online, Google it to figure out what symbolism. For example, if I saw like an animal, then I would try to figure out what that might mean. I would look up dream dictionaries and things like that. And at that phase of my life, it was very helpful. It really helped me gain some general knowledge on how others interpret their dreams and such. But over time, as I grew stronger spiritually, I learned to realize that it's really about trying to make sense of your dreams through your internal world. So it's about looking within for some answers or some meaning or symbolism. So I want to share how I have learned to do that. So I want to start off by saying that every person, everything, every event, every place that you see in your dreams are a reflection of your inner world. So for example, if you see a child in your dream, and it would be a reflection of your inner child. I used to dream about my mother, and sometimes it would be in the form of my physical mother. Sometimes it would look like someone else, but in my dream I would recognize that person as my mother. And even though some of the qualities and the characteristics of that mother figure in my dream is the same as my physical mother in my physical reality, and I might have strong emotions related to my mother, but still it would be a reflection of your inner mother or the inner nurture. So it can go both ways. So it's important to realize that whenever we dream of someone in our dreams, whether we know that person or not, it is still a part of us that our subconscious or our higher self is trying to shine light in that area of your life for us to kind of better resolve or make sense of or gain some insights from. Same goes with homes or houses or any kind of buildings. It reflects your inner world. So if you dream of a house and it has certain characteristics, or if it gives you certain emotional response, then pay attention to those feelings, those emotions, and the different thoughts that come up while you are in that house or whatever structure that you're in, because it is essentially a reflection of your inner world. Same goes with events. If you have a dream, for example, of your identity being stolen, for example, somebody takes your ID or something in your dream, then you can also look at that symbolically. So rather than getting emotionally frustrated about the situation, which is okay too, it's important to take a step back and reflect in areas of your life where it may symbolize something about identity being taken away, or different ways to see it. So like one way to look at it would be, are you being truthful to yourself? Are you being honest and truthful to who you are? So are you claiming your identity, right? Are there areas of your life where you are taking away other people's power on a symbolic and energetic level? So these are some different ways to reflect on our life to see if there is any kind of insight that you can draw from the symbols in your dreams. Same goes with death. So I had a recent dream of one of my relatives passing away in the dream, and then immediately she was reborn as this very intelligent child. And I was just really amazed by how intelligent she is, and she was so little, but she's just so amazing. And I was telling everyone how amazing she is in the dream. So again, you might have personal connection to that person or that relative in your dream. It's important to still take a step back and observe that dream from a perspective of your inner world. So the way I try to understand it is as a way of seeing my inner child, my own inner child, and if there are any areas that I have let go of that might be related to my past trauma or anything, and as symbolic as that I am reborn or something new has born within me, maybe different qualities, maybe different talent or whatever it might be. So one thing I really appreciate about being able to interpret my dream from my inner world rather than projecting it on other people is that it gives me self-empowerment. So for example, if you have trauma, right, childhood trauma or whatnot, and that person related to the trauma appears in your dream, then it's very, very easy to fall into that trap of our ego, our victim consciousness, and all these negative emotions can really affect our spiritual growth. So if we, even though those situations were true and very, very hurtful, allow yourself to validate those feelings and the events that you went through. At the same time, try to see the person that appeared in your dream as a reflection of your inner world. So for example, some people might have trauma of their physical mother emotionally abusing you, right? Then let's take a moment to look at your own inner nurturer. So that physical experience, your relationship with your physical mother, how has that affected your own relationship with your inner nurturer, right? Same goes with inner child. Same goes with many other people in your world as well. So it's a really great way to reclaim our power and realize that yes, we have gone through these things and it has really hurt us. At the same time, now we are here and we just dreamt this. So we have the power to bring insight and empower ourselves by seeing where your subconscious or your dream is trying to shine light on for you to focus on and learn from. As I was talking, I was reminded of another dream type that my mother told me when I was young. So in Korean culture, they have this dream type called taemong. So tae, I believe it means baby, and mong means dream. So taemong is baby dream. So what would happen is a pregnant mother would have a dream of the child that they're about to give birth to. But the dream would be very symbolic. So sometimes, people would talk about how this dream signifies a certain gender, or that dream means the baby is going to turn out to be like this and whatnot. And I'm not so sure if other cultures have something similar, but this is another way of seeing dream. So the mother is able to have a dream of something that relates to their child. But I think it also signifies how the mother would grow spiritually, emotionally, mentally, spiritually as a powerful being through the birth and raising of the child. So it also reflects our inner child and their potential. Another dream that came to mind before I finish up this video is a dream that a lot of people refer to as mystery school dreams. So sometimes when we go to sleep, for those of you who are really working towards waking up and spiritually become more aware, would go to schools within your dream. So you learn different things. You might go to different schools every time you go there. Sometimes you might wake up and not remember a thing, but you know that you were learning something at a school. So these are all signs that our dream reality is so important as our physical reality. And just like we learn in our physical day-to-day life, we also learn in our dream state, in our dream reality. I think that just makes the non-physical realm very powerful, and it just makes me think of how there's a lot more than the physicality, the physical reality that we live in. So thank you for tuning into this video and listening to me talk about dreams. I hope this video was helpful for you in some way or brought you some insight. Until then, I will see you next time. If you have any questions or you want to talk to me about dreams or anything, feel free to contact me. I'll put my information as usual. You can comment below and chat with other people. Thank you.